Hi, my name is Jacob Pushy, and today I'm going to teach you about the type of nuclear chemistry needed for a nuclear bomb to work. Because nuclear chemistry is difficult for us to do at home, I will not be doing an experiment for this video, but rather I will be making a verbal presentation on the topic. So, nuclear fission is the reaction in which one nuclear of an atom splits into lighter nuclei. Usually, this reaction is carried out in the nuclear reactors, in which U-235 is used as fuel. The U-235 splits into two lighter nuclei, that is the Kr92 and the Ba141, and release lots of energy. A nuclear reaction is a chain reaction which is carried out in nuclear reactors for power generation. In nuclear reactors of the U-235, it is used as fuel. The fission products themselves are often unstable and radioactive, due to being relatively neutron-rich for their atomic number, and many of them quickly undergo beta decay. Some fission products decay with the release of a neutron. Since there may be a short delay in time between the original fission event and the release of these neutrons, the latter is termed a delayed neutron. These delayed neutrons are important to nuclear reactor control. When these neutrons are bombarded on the U-235, it gets split into two daughter nuclei and releases lots of energy. The nuclear reactor is a machine where electricity and heat energy is generated by utilizing the power of atoms. In nuclear reactors, nuclear chain reactions are produced, controlled, and contained, releasing a tremendous amount of energy. This controlled energy is used in electricity generation and radioactive isotope production. These isotopes are used in the treatment of research for cancer in the medical field as well. These reactors use heavy atoms as fuel instead of fossil fuels. Fast-moving electrons strike a radioactive nucleus such as plutonium-239 or uranium-235, causing the nucleus to split. This splitting process is known as fission. In the process of fission, a tremendous amount of energy, radiation, and free electrons are released. These free electrons that are released are guided to strike another nuclei, and so on, causing a chain reaction. Neutron moderators and neutron poisons control these fast-moving electrons and slow them down while becoming absorbed into other nuclei, thus managing the output of electricity from the reactor. While a nuclear bomb is a nuclear device having massive destructive power coming from uncontrolled fusion and fission reactions, the fusion and fission process generates a tremendous amount of energy with a small amount of matter. This matter is usually the unstable nuclei of plutonium-239 and uranium-235. An atom bomb is categorized as a fission bomb, and a hydrogen bomb is categorized as a fusion bomb, and they are both weapons of mass destruction. In fusion bombs, nuclear fusion is the result of a huge amount of released energy, while in the case of a fission bomb, the released energy is a result of fission reactions. So, to recap this, there are two ways that nuclear energy can be released from an atom, which we've discussed. Nuclear fission, which is the nucleus of an atom is split into two smaller fragments of a neutron. This method usually involves isotopes of uranium-235 or 233 or plutonium-239. And then nuclear fusion reactions, in which two smaller atoms are brought together, usually hydrogen or hydrogen isotopes, to form a larger one of helium isotopes. This is how the sun produces energy, as a matter of fact. So, nuclear fission produces the atomic bomb, a weapon of mass destruction that uses power released by the splitting of atomic nuclei. When a single free neutron strikes the nucleus of an atom of radioactive material like uranium or plutonium, it knocks two or three more neutrons free. Energy is released when these neutrons split off from the nucleus, and the newly released neutrons strike other uranium or plutonium nuclei, splitting them in the same way, releasing more energy and neutrons. This chain reaction spreads almost instantaneously. So, in closing, nuclear bomb is a destructive weapon because in nuclear bombs, uncontrolled nuclear reactions are carried out that release radioactive substances that are harmful to humans, animals, and the environment. And this is how these reactions occur, as I have described to you today in this video. I hope you guys have learned a lot, and I appreciate you listening. Thanks.